who is, of course, the brother of Johnny Brodzinski and #1 team in the country. Your brother's on the #1 team in the country. There can't be any fighting over the holidays now with this kind of rankings.
No, luck of the draw. I think that come January 24th, we'll find out who the #1 team is.
Now that sounds like brotherly love right there.
Way to put it right out there on the table. Not saying, yep, it's great, get a good present from him. No, we're going to be in a situation where it's going to be testy all through the holidays, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm jealous. See, I had a brother that I played on the same team with. So there was no bragging rights whatsoever involved. There was all someone like, yeah, we had a good game together. Yeah, we both played well. But you guys got a heck of a lot more riding on it.
All right, we want you to look at your picture here with your brother on this monitor. Who takes the better picture?
Oh, that's me for sure. The maroon and gold just makes it look better.
You better watch here now. Mr. Parrish is a former Husky, you know.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm old and beat up.
All right, talk a little bit about how the rivalry has worked out in your house. Because before, obviously, you were teammates for a long time, coming up the youth ranks, playing together. How has this transpired for you guys, now being on opposite sides of one of the best rivalries in the state of Minnesota?
Well, we've always been on the same team, so it's always been nice game, do all this right, do all this right. And now that we're on different teams, we don't really know what to do. So it's really whoever has the #1 ranking that week who has the bragging rights. But now I figure whoever wins this game on January 24th will have the bragging rights for the rest of the year. So.
Yeah, that's part of the North Star Cup, and it's going to be played at the XL Energy Center in the semifinal. Pits you against the Huskies, and that is going to be a great tournament because the Final Five, you obviously aren't going to be able to partake in that event because it's gone, and so hopefully that tournament will rekindle that same kind of atmosphere that the Final Five has had over the years, because I'm sure you've been in that building and seen what it's like firsthand when there's 19,000 in there roaring. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Talk about your brother's game. What makes him so effective? I mean, last year he came in here, tore it up, 22 goals. I know you have to be nice here in this answer. Yeah. Then we'll talk about your game.
No, he doesn't.
How does he make that transition? Were you surprised he was able to step in so quickly?
Oh, not at all. I knew all he had to do was have confidence in his game. He has great speed. He has a phenomenal shot. So if you put those two together, he'll score a bunch of goals.
How has it been for you at the University of Minnesota? Obviously, the record is great, but what's it been like for you making that transition?
It's really fun. It's a lot tougher than the other leagues I've been playing, and it's a lot more speed, a lot bigger guys. So it's been a lot fun, a lot more fun than playing in all the other leagues that I've been playing in. So so it's been a great transition, and I hope we can make the best of it coming out for the second half of the season here.
Are you surprised that this group has gelled this quickly with so many newcomers that have came in there, and they basically are running the store right now?
Yeah, we got a lot of young guys. We definitely have a young team, but I think we're all getting along really well, and we're forming as a team very quick here at the beginning of the year.
Union with a chance here. Farragher makes the save. What kind of things led to your decision not to play with your brother? Let's not go with Minnesota versus St. Cloud, but just because you played together all those years, why did you guys decide to go separate ways?
Well, St. Cloud was in one of my picks, but I figured my dad came here, Johnny's going here. I didn't want to follow that path. I wanted to make my own path and my own career, so I thought I'd go my own way.
I love the competitiveness. I could just listen to you guys talk all night. It's fantastic. You just see it in his eyes. The Brodzinski family, I know his dad, I know his uncle, I know them all very well. They're all just classy individuals, and I love that they're playing hockey for our state regardless what university.
All right, so when you face them, will this be the first time you've ever faced them on opposite teams, or were you ever split up at a younger level?
Well, we played against each other in the Elite League, but that was only a couple games. I didn't really...
And it didn't have quite the same edge to it as this, where the whole state is going to be watching on television.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so what happens when he comes in across that blue line, one-on-one against you? What's going to be the result of the play?
All I can say is he'll be laying on the ice.
Well, that's certainly a definitive result of that play.
Got to have the confidence to play the game.
All right, you obviously, with your brother, played together. But there's still a competitiveness between you two, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We never let each other off. If anything remotely bad happened to the other one, oh, we'd remind each other all day, all night, all next week.
All right, we have a Union player down. Hopefully he'll be all right. Michael, thanks very much for being in the building tonight. Wearing the maroon and gold. That's pretty impressive that you come in this building and wear that. But
yeah,
congratulations on a great season so far. And we look forward to the meeting in January.
Thank you.
All right, back to the season. And we'd love to see you here checking it out firsthand.
More the merrier. Fill this place up for these boys.
Well, he was pretty confident, young man, Mr. Brodzinski was.
I would love to have had them both on. I would have gladly sacrificed my headset to have Johnny up there. Just let those two go.
Do you think he would come right back at him that hard, or do you think he's the quiet brother and doesn't speak out as much?
I think he'd come right back after him. Yeah. I think maybe most of the time he'd kind of bite his lip or bite his tongue and keep it in, but yeah, not in his own building. No, his brother's wearing maroon and gold.
And he's telling you you're going to be laying on your back when you come across the blue line. That'll be a lot of fun. That first North Star Cup will feature St. Cloud, Minnesota in the first semifinal.
I'm looking forward to it. I wish they would have figured out a way to get all the teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
And give his #1 goaltender a break.
Now Brodzinski along the wall, that being Johnny. His brother Michael still up on the top, watching from above, hoping. I know he probably won't admit it, but he's hoping for a Husky comeback right here.
Oh yeah, he'll never say it out loud, but he still wants your brother to do well, personally and his team.
Oh, it's flipped over the glass out of play by Union. They won't be allowed to make a line change. Instead, the faceoff will stay in the Dutchman zone.